Hey, what is up, traders? Welcome back to another stream. How we doing? How we doing, guys? Welcome back. Hopefully everybody's doing good, man. Wait for the traders to get into the chat. Yo, there we go. What's good? Cam, Cozy in the house. What's up, everybody? Hey, I appreciate y'all that have the post notifications on, man. Let's go. Y'all ready for a good session? Are you ready for a good session, guys? Run the lights up. We're doing a Lucid 50K Flex account giveaway at the end of the stream. How about them Spurs? Oh, man, they got it unlocked. It's locked up. That's too easy. It's too easy with Wimby out there, man. It is too easy with Wimby out there. All right, man. Let me pull up the charts and let's get into it. Let's have a good session. Let's trade well. Say a prayer. Say a prayer before your sessions, chat. That's something I'm gonna start doing. You a hockey guy? I'm not a hockey guy. I'm not a hockey guy. I never grew up north. I never really liked the cold, so no, I don't really watch hockey. I like hockey video games. I will say that. Hockey has some fun video games with the fights and all that. No Topstep today. Topstep, no, not really. I'm still working on combines. I don't know why, but I feel like after I closed my live account, I feel like if you were in a live account and then you close it and you try to restart, they automatically put you in the what's the word I'm looking for? The blah 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 trader program. Not where you're like limited to trading one combine, but they have it to where like I can only trade accounts with DLLs, and it's a little frustrating trying to get those combines passed quickly. So I'm gonna work on getting those passed. But no, we are, as you guys know, I've been keeping you updated. We're trading these combine. Well, most of these are combines. They do have some of these funded now. Yeah. So I've got some Lucid accounts that are funded. All 5 of these Lucid accounts are funded. By the way, we're doing a Lucid account giveaway at the end of the stream, so make sure you guys leave a like at the entrance, man. Dude, I got NQ longs at 559 and rode to 679. Oh my gosh, nice trade. Be happy with that. Yep, this is Trade Sinker. So current update. We've got 5 Lucid Flex accounts funded. I already took some trades on them. I'm up about $1,000. Took some trades on those in the mentorship stream this morning. These Tradeify accounts are now funded. These top 1 accounts are trying to get back. Try to get those passed by either, hopefully by the end of the week. Probably take another 2 days to pass those. And these are the ones that are stressing me out. These Apex accounts, man. I'm like $1,200 away from passing some of these. So yeah, that's the update. Let's do I want to copy trade all of these accounts and try to short the market? I don't know. How did everybody's trading session go this morning though? Gotta watch the playoffs. Yeah, I watched the Spurs last night. Or I missed it because we were streaming, so right after I got off stream, I went and watched it. Just another night of all-time highs. Trending up. No upside resistance, just going. Oh, this market is such a... Then you have gold. Look at gold on the daily, man. Yo, what's good, Elevated? Elevated, you won the giveaway, right? I just tagged you on Discord. I want to make sure you have your accounts. You are, I think you're the one who passed the account, right? Yeah, elevated. Yeah. Check your Discord out. I sent you you should be good to go. All right, so look at crude, gold. Oh wow, NQ's still moving up. Let's go. 682s. Where are we? What's happening? Dude, does anybody else's chart do this? What is happening? Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. What is happening? All right. All right, we might see a break into the 700s here, man. This is this bad boy's going. Of course, we're going to try to fade it at some point. You already know. You already know, chat. You don't even need me to tell you. But for now, let's just watch it. Right now, I'm letting the process happen, man. I'm letting price extend very far away from VWAP so that we can catch the fade back into it. Probably not all the way back into VWAP, but catch a pullback at least. Fade this shit. We will, just not yet. It's all about patience. It's all about patience and timing. The further these two separate, the better. The further these two separate, the better. Yo, what's good, LG? Welcome in. It's about a 9-point sell-off, a little bit. And now we have to wait another hour probably for another short opportunity. I'm not shorting any pullback after the fact. I'm only shorting into new all-time highs. I'm not going to short any red candles that form after all-time highs. Most likely that's what we're going to do. Bow down, bow down. Been refusing to trade NQ at all-time highs. What do you trade instead, LG? Yo, what's good night? Welcome back. Welcome back. Man, if we can get past 700s and hold, next thing you know, we're like 300 points off of the old 30,000. NQ, 30,000. You only trade NQ. I don't only trade NQ, no. But tonight I will be trading NQ. Gold is in a range. It's in a range on the 5 minutes. It's in a range on the hourly. It's there's no clear direction, and so when there's no clear direction, there's not opportunity. And same with crude. Crude's a little bit more sideways too. Bottom of the hourly range. Only thing that I like is NQ. NQ's directional. Although I may trade it the opposing direction, it does have direction. It's creating large ranges. It's moving. There's opportunity here. Gold and crude, not so much. NQ right now is giving us some great opportunities. Even if we hate it, it's moving around. It's giving us opportunities. So we will be trading NQ tonight. Unless something changes, of course. Right now we're just kind of in a slow grind up. Maybe we just slow grind all the way to this 700 level. Maybe we don't want to short anything below 700. The further this move gets extended to the upside, the more likely we see some exhaustion, and then we can catch a pullback. But we're kind of just grinding into the 700 level. And we may not see sellers step in until we break above that level. So I'm just going to kind of let this go a little bit. Not too eager. Not too eager. I don't want to be the first guy trying to short the all-time highs. I do not want to be the first guy trying to short the fresh all-time highs. Oh, it's good, Connor. Hey, if y'all are just joining in here, we're doing a 50K Lucid Flex account giveaway. Everybody's got to do their part to get to that light goal of 300. And then if we can get there, man, the sooner we get to that light goal, the quicker we'll get this giveaway going, chat. Lucid 50K Flex account. Thank you, Sterling. I appreciate that. A little bit of movement here. I'm going to add, for the sake of it right now, is the volume, just volume bars. He yearns for the short. Whenever the short sets up, it'll be a good trade, but holy crap. Speaking of that. Speaking of putting the volume bars up, I can see the future. Careful, chat. Careful. Things are looking a little skydivey tonight. Yeah, I don't like these volume bars, to be honest. I hate the volume bars. They are nice to have, though. Yo, what's good, PL? $30K soon. I don't think anybody... Yeah, I think so. We are on a hell path to 30,000. That's pretty apparent. Uppity, uppity, up, up, up. Topstep's not gonna be happy with me, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Look, I've blown too many. How many can you blow in a week before they pump the brakes on you? I don't know what it is about Project X, bro. It just feels more arcadey. Like I don't know why. I just tend to full port on this more than I full port anywhere else. Like I don't full port when I'm trading every other account, but on Topstep X, something about it just makes you want to put on 10 minis. Feels very much like a video game. 30K by morning. 300 points. It's a little bit over a daily ATR. That's actually not an unreasonable comment. Especially the closer we get, we could see some stronger breakout trades to that level for sure. It does feel arcadey. I don't know why, man. It just feels arcadey. What video games do you play? I don't really play video games anymore. my reflexes are like not as good as they should be for video games. But I'm happy, man. I'm happy as far as video games go. I'm happy with what my childhood, bro. I grew up on like MW2 during the quick scoping era, Halo. I caught the Fortnite craze like early. Like I think I was born in the perfect era for gaming, to be honest. But now I don't really play anything. If I play, I just play like casually, like 2K, but I get smoked. Yeah, man. I grew up MW2 when I was like early middle school, and then after high school, I caught the very beginning of Fortnite. So that's cool. Yeah, man, I play like I would get into like a campaign game for sure, like a casual campaign game. Online multiplayer is just so sweaty now. I can't really get into it. My reflexes are not good enough. All right. I'm going to go check gold out, not really doing anything. Yeah, man, if gold's choppy and you're not really sure about, which direction maybe it wants to go, then just don't trade it, you know? You don't have to trade it. I only tell you that because I make that mistake sometimes where it's like, this is like my market, this is what I trade. But if there's not a setup there, which I don't really see anything. Do you guys see anything on gold? I mean, I could see the argument for like a possible break here, but like there's no guarantee we break. We could just continue holding range. Maybe it breaks. It's like we're speaking of it, then it wants to break. It's coming up nicely, actually. I would take this trade, but some of the prop firms I have, maybe it does want to break, actually. There's no guarantee we break. That's the funny part. Like, if we can break, then yes, it chooses direction. The thing is, I'm copy trading all these prop firms, and like half of them still don't allow you to trade gold for whatever reason. Like, this thing has been so... It's not even... Like, nobody's rinsing props with gold. Not that anybody was ever rinsing props. Half the people that say they're rinsing props are dummies. But the argument is this thing should not be banned. Still. Yeah, drop a like. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Nice hourly candle close. I mean, extreme top of the range, like low 20s, mid 20s. Maybe you can see gold push into this range here. Maybe. All right, let's go check out NQ. Just holding, consolidating around the all-time highs. MEQ set up shorts, you think? Yo, Jonathan, what's up, my man? I'm guessing Jonathan. Well, I think when Jonathan makes money, he sends me donos. I'm assuming Jonathan's having a good night trading. Love to hear that. Yo, what's good? Alcohol, appreciate the follow. How did you come upon your trading strategy? Just trading for a very long time, kind of without a strategy or a system, has kind of forced me to develop one eventually. But these are all trades that I've more or less been trading for a long time and just kind of refined some of the trade setups a little bit. It's not that unique. All I'm doing is I'm using the VWAP for context. There's only three things that price and VWAP are ever doing in correlation with each other. Price is either trading above VWAP or below it, indicating a trend. So there's two ways you could approach that. In that case, you would use VWAP kind of as support. Like you could have bought that as support. Right? Just understanding that this should be acting as support. If buyers are going to maintain the trend and maintain control of the market and be the stronger side, then VWAP is going to act as kind of a floor, more or less. So that's one thing that VWAP, right, as far as that correlation goes. The second thing is price can be trading kind of tightly around the VWAP, compressing its structure into the VWAP. And if that's the case, right, then control is likely shifting from, if you see a pattern like this, right, structure compressing into the VWAP, the trend is unable to continue higher. We're unable to see continuation off of this level, right? Then control is probably about to shift from buyers to sellers. And if that's the case, then you look for the trade through the VWAP. That's the second kind of only other thing that price and VWAP can do. And then the third is, so either one side's in control or control shifting. That's really the only two things, but the third kind of outlook on it would be that if price gets very far away from the VWAP, because it's the level where buyers and sellers agree on price, right? It's the value level. That's where the market trades most efficiently. Then if we get very far extended from it, it's likely to come back. It doesn't have to come back, but it's likely to come back, right? The more extended we get. You could see an example of that kind of right here, right? You had a really extended move here. Buyers become exhausted. We trade back into the VWAP, right? Buyers maintain control. We bounce off the VWAP, and we kind of develop a trend. So, that's the entire thesis of what I'm looking for every single day. I'm always looking at VWAP and price. What is price doing in relation to VWAP? What's the sentiment of the market? How strong is the price action? Who's in control? And then I'm using just price action pretty much. Market structure breaks, trends. Within Q, it's mainly been counter trend, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Jonathan's just killing it, I'm guessing. Yo, let's go, man. All right. Want to use CBD? It's a little much for me. And I don't find it... everything I have right now works really, really well, and I don't need anything else. But I'm not knocking CBD. It's a little confusing for me to be looking at like two different charts, and I could go learn it and implement it and see if it helps, but everything I'm doing right now is perfect. I'm not sure I'm smart enough to trade how you are. Yes, you are. This is I trade probably the simplest way that you'll find anybody on the internet trade. I use price action, I use market structure, and I use a white line on my chart to determine context and trend. It's very simple how I trade, and I make it very simple to understand. It's a lot more simple than some of the other stuff you're going to see taught on YouTube. Like, for example, CVD. Maybe CVD is super effective, but it's not a simple concept to understand or learn, not compared to this. I have pretty much a naked chart, price action, candles, VWAP, that's all. Like I said, chat, go watch that VWAP video I came out. That's almost my entire strategy. There's a whole bunch of different nuances around that. There's just so many kind of subtleties in trading, but more or less, price is only doing 2, almost 3 things in relation to VWAP. And there's always a setup, not always a great setup, but there's always opportunities around the VWAP. Whether it's an overextension trade back into the VWAP, VWAP access support, overextension trade possibly here. Or a breakout, a possible breakout. And that's really all you go off of. That, understanding basic price action, market structure principles, stuff like that too. Explain what it would take for you to fade VWAP here, please, if you don't mind. For me to take like a trade back into the VWAP here. Yeah, for me to take a trade back into the VWAP here, first of all, I would want to see it create a further distance between the VWAP. It's not quite as extended as I want it to be. The higher this goes, the more separated from the VWAP, the higher the probability I can catch a pretty solid pullback. So right now, just looking at it, we've only really had one price move away from it after kind of developing support at it. I would want to see maybe 2 or 3 moves away from it, just generally. The second thing I would do is use the second indicator. And this is really the only time I use the ATR in relation to trading it with the VWAP. I don't use it for breakouts or bounces, or sometimes I'll use it for a bounce, but essentially what I'd be looking at is the ATR indicator. I would look at it on like a 5 or 15 minute, whatever you'd prefer to trade on. And then I would measure the expected move, right? The ATR gives you the expected move, what's considered a normal or expected move based on the current market volatility, right? So I would look at it, I'd say, okay, we're at a 20 ATR. So each 5-minute candle on average is moving about 20 points up or down, give or take, right? That's the range of the candle. If the ATR is increasing, we have more market volatility. If it's decreasing, we have less market volatility. So one of the things I would do is, first of all, I would like to just generally see that it is further away. Elementary way of thinking, I'd want to see it further away. The further away it is from VWAP, the better, right? The better the opportunity to catch a pullback back in that direction. And so from there, I would measure either from the bottom of the most recent momentum candle, something like this, or the recent break of structure. All right, if that's a break of structure, I would measure from the from that level into whatever the current traded price is at. So say we trade up here, I would measure that, and if it's 3 to 5 times the ATR, so say the ATR is 20, I would measure that. If it's 3 to 5 times, so say it's a 70, 80 point move without a pullback, right? If we move 80 more points to the upside, or sorry, let me not overcomplicate it. What are we at? If this entire price moved from this break of structure to 730, it's an 80 point move. If we go there without much of a pullback and it's just kind of like a directional strong move, that's overextended compared to the statistical average or expected move, and I would feel comfortable trying or attempting to catch a potential fade back into the VWAP. More or less. More or less. Without a script in my hand, that's kind of more or less the idea. And then as far as stops, you're going to say, well, would you put your stop? I would use the ATR to calculate that as well. I have an entire series about all of that, though, on the mentorship site, which you could check out with a free trial if you want, no charge. But I go over that in there. VWAP settings, nothing. It's just session VWAP. Session VWAP's the most popular. It's the most referenced. It's what the most traders are looking at. So that's just what I use. The most popular, most referenced indicator, session VWAP, is going to give you the better reactions, the better trade opportunities. Gold dumped. Let's check that out. A little bit. Just low the range. Kind of stalled out. Here's the VWAP settings, chat. It's just standard VWAP, standard session VWAP. You slap it on. Cozy said buy. I mean, we did just break all-time highs, and we are consolidating. I could see the argument to buy it. Session VWAP starts 6 p.m. Globex opening. Correct. Yep, correct. If you're trading in futures, it'll be that start at 6. Yes. You'll see right when we open, start on the opening candle at 6. And then it just starts. Hey traders, we got 500 viewers in the chat. We are doing a Lucid 50K Flex account giveaway at the end of the stream. So make sure you guys hit the like button. Once we get to 300 likes, we're going to give away that Lucid 50K Flex account. If gold starts to get some more follow through, let me know. We'll keep an eye on that. I would love to see maybe a break of either side of the range. So if this 5-minute chart continues giving us selling through these 90s, 80s, maybe there's an opportunity there. But it's just still very choppy. I mean, it's a range within a range. You got a range on the 5-minute. You got a range on the hourly. Shit, you damn near have a range on the daily. This is untradeable. So it's untradeable, and you actually see like the price action is compressing. Like the range, it's like a Chinese doll that you stack inside of each other. It's the opportunities are so bad here. Range within a range, and it's all compressing right in the middle of it all. There will be a great breakout opportunity at some point, though, but right now, no. Oil dropping, yep. Good call out. We got oil, I would say, maybe has a little bit more potential if we're going to break. We could break this structure on the hourly lows on crude. If we're going to get into this, I would give it a pretty wide stop, but you'd look for maybe the continuation, right? We had a nice rejection on the daily, kind of trying to form a lower high, potentially low 100s, kind of rejected 103 in the session from this morning, and closed near the lows. And we're kind of potentially about to see some follow through the downside. I wonder if there's a short trade on crude for the break of structure under these 150 level? 150? You just really wonder how much follow through they're going to give you. I mean, I could see myself taking a crude trade. You just have to give it a lot of room. You'd have to give it a lot of room because essentially, when you're playing a range like this, you know, and crude is very supply and demand driven. If this does look like a good potential break of structure trade, but if it really wanted to, we could make kind of respect this demand zone and bounce. Even if the price action coming into it does look a little bit weak, we could see the bounce. So if you're going to play that, you have to give it a wide stop because you got to think we could come down, maybe test it again, bounce. We could still hold like the midpoint of this range and reject again and come down, but that's all the way up at like 102. So you need to give it almost an entire point. Almost an entire point. Also, I don't really trade fundamentals either, but I don't see a great reason to try to just short crude apart from the technical pattern that we're seeing on the hourly. But crude is I've taken trades like this on crude, and this you'll see this little hold, and then it just doesn't break, and it's kind of amazing. But it's because it's so supply and demand driven. But it would be worth trying to take a trade on this. I'd be open to it. Let me check it on NQ. Slow pullback off the all-time highs. We'll give it a shot. What is this fill? Good lord. All right, let's try this. Let me make sure this fills on everything. All right. Okay, we'll try it, and I will try it with a tight stop. We'll put a stop out above like 1 to 160. And see if we can get a push back into these 100s, potentially break lower. What you'd want to see is the compression that we're seeing into this triple bottom now, which is nice to see that. We have a triple bottom, and we have a tight range coming into this level. You'd want to see pretty much that pattern hold. You'd want to see this range continue to stay tight, then eventually break. If we bounce too hard, we kind of want to bail. So we'll see. See if we can let that cook. That might take a while. That might take a while. Most manipulated asset. That's true. That is true. Shit, if this starts bouncing just too much, I might just bail on it quick. Like if I don't see any of that price action to validate that I'm in the right trade, I might just bail quick. If we just curl off this bottom, which it looks like we kind of are. Short playing out on NQ. Did you get short on NQ? I will say, so far in this session, the price action, yeah, crude's starting to pump a little bit. Maybe it's due to this NQ push. We've kind of been stuck nicely against the VWAP kind of all session. We haven't really seen a breakaway to the upside hold too well. It always is kind of finding its way back into the VWAP. We've tested it 3 times so far in the session. That's pretty healthy. So it's not a super dominant uptrend so far this session. It's buyers are in control, but more balanced. Like we've tested VWAP 3 times so far in the session. We may test it again. Bullish till London. Let's see. It's coming down. VWAP's in play, 624. I don't know if we love NQ dumping for my crude trade, though. Let's hope crude can just stay in this range, more or less. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness, man. That was quick. Dude, you got to take profits so quick in this market when you're short. Good lord. I mean, good lord. We're talking 35 points almost in a minute or two. Damn, glad I TP'd. Yeah, you got to get out quick. God, that market's strong, man. Why is my crude not playing out right now? He's just going to curl back to this high? Yeah, I'm not loving this retracement, to be honest. Maybe I just bail on it quick, because the idea is that we were seeing compression into this low, and now I'm going to give it a couple. I'm going to give it like, I really prefer to see this 101.40 level hold as the high. I don't want to see us break back above that, because then it kind of defeats the idea of what I was looking for, which was we were seeing some nice compression into that structure, and if we start bouncing too much off of it, I'm just going to assume there's enough strength there to maybe rotate back to, you know, the high, the midpoint at least, or the high, which is just not it. It's not it for the breakout trade. If we start doing that, then it's a range trade, and I didn't take a range trade. But the market is respecting range. We talked about Crude being able to do this. It almost looks inevitable that we're going to break down, and then somehow it finds a way to get out of there. Still believe in it, but I really would like to see these 101.40s hold. NQ's flying all around, and Crude just trying to catch that solid move back up. Yo, what's good, Toro? How's it going? 945 watching, only 105 likes. That's insane. Yeah, we're doing an account giveaway, but not until we get to 300 likes. So if you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you hit the like button. Also, do your part to get to this giveaway, because it could be you. Anybody in the chat who's watching right now could be winning this account. All you got to do is hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and you could win a free evaluation account. If you trade well, follow the rules of the prop firm, which are pretty simple. Don't blow up the account and trade disciplined. You could potentially earn a payout of several $1,000s. They are an incredible opportunity, these prop firms. So to be getting them honestly in a giveaway is pretty insane. I mean, if we're, as far as opportunity goes, I don't know if there's I don't know if I could give away anything better. Of course, it's up to you to get to a payout, but the fact that we're giving away accounts that, like, literally, if you trade well, you could, I mean, essentially you can make, I don't want to say as much as you want, but I mean, with a lot of these prop firms, like, you get this account, you trade well, you pass the eval, you get it funded, you trade well and funded. Lucid has a great live program. They put you live. You keep trading well. I mean, you could literally make a full-time income from a funded account. That's what I was doing with the Topstep live account for some time. And I'm going to do it again now that I'm resetting it. But it's kind of insane that just from a giveaway, that all can happen, right? You can make like a year. Once again, trading is risky. Most traders lose money. I'm not trying to hype it up to sound like something it isn't. But the opportunity is there. But you do need to understand that it's very difficult, but the opportunity is there. So that definitely deserves 300 likes. Let's run it. All right. I'm liking what Crude, like, I don't care. I'm not in a trade on NQ. I just want my Crude to dump, damn it. Crude. Are the live accounts actually real money? Yeah, so those live accounts are real money, yes. The prop firm, what happens when you get put into a live account with a prop firm is they will take the profits that you earn in the funded account. They all have different rules with the live accounts, but essentially the profits you earn from the funded account get put into a live account with the hosted with the prop firm. You're their trader. You're trading their capital, and it's ran through like a third-party brokerage. So yeah, it's a live funded account. I don't know if I like Crude, man. I feel like I'm just burning money. Just putting money into a trash can and burning it on fire. The entire idea is that we're going to see some follow through, some momentum, and we're just kind of floating around the bottom. I don't love it. I don't love it. I think there'll be better opportunities somewhere else. I do not like the zombie crawl coming off of these 100s. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like it. I like it as long as 101.40 holds, but maybe we'll just keep it on because essentially we're still waiting on an NQ setup. I believe. See a lot of guys that don't want to get moved to live. Do you have any idea why? I have no idea why you wouldn't want to get moved to live. No idea. Cam, appreciate the follow on YouTube. So again, if y'all are just joining the stream, make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe button. That's the 2 things that you have to do to be eligible for this account giveaway. Yo, what's good? Appreciate that. That's true. That's true. No, that's a good point. You do have to pay for data. That's the one complaint I had with my live account. Both the live accounts that I had with Tradeify and Topstep. The data is very expensive. The commissions are pretty expensive too, to be honest. But I mean, considering it, I mean, yeah. It's a complaint, but I don't think that makes it not worth it. NQ's moving all around. I want to see more upside on NQ. I want to get through these 700s. I want to start getting a lot more movement through these 700s before I look for an opportunity to really try a short trade. That's a good idea, Toro. This thing's flying all around. Keep an eye on Crude. I don't know. Maybe this just takes a long time. That could happen. I do like the setup. I'm up 350 on my eval and funded. Should I just trade my eval only and try to pass that? That's the $1 million question right there, man. If you don't think that there's a really good opportunity, then maybe don't trade the funded account. Only pull the funded account out where there's like really good opportunities. Or maybe trade less size. All right, session high is 693. We're 10 points off the all-time highs. We're just waiting for the inevitable rip, honestly. We see this kind of price action all the time. Come up, test it high, try to sell off, fell, consolidate for a while, and then we'll just pop. We'll just pop like 15, 20 points through the high. It's kind of what I'm expecting to happen. Still got the crude trade open. It's a little bit monotone, but a trade's a trade. No matter how pretty it may seem, it's still a trade. Not all trades are super flashy, huh? You prefer them to be flashy. Okay, let's pay attention to crude. It seems like maybe, I don't want to jinx it, but we are coming back down to the entry. We'll see what happens. And this is still the same thing. We're looking at compression into this weak structure. We have a triple bottom. This is a really weak range. We're seeing weak price action. At the moment, we don't have enough significant buying to break above the top of this range. So it's weak price action. It's compressing into the structure. It's a breakdown trade idea to look for a break under 150, essentially. There's no guarantee that will happen, but I think there's a possibility. So I have the trade on. And if we can catch some nice direction and momentum under this level, maybe we can even add into it. But that's the idea. That's the idea. We create this weak structure. I always look at weak structure like this for breakout trades. I want to see a level be tested multiple times. I want to see that the moves off of this structure, what we're seeing essentially is like failed breaks, failed breakaways. Like this move got completely faded. That's good. This move got faded back in. It's unable to develop higher lows and create trends off of the structure. It's unable to do that. It keeps getting rejected hard and coming back into the structure. So eventually you would expect to break through this level. And so that's exactly what I'm looking for. And I've got just a starter position on. I've got a couple micros. And if this starts to prove that it wants to go, then we can start talking about, hey, I'm going to add into this. I'm going to manage my risk even tighter and follow the move lower. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out if I'm right about the market actually wanting to move lower. It's a bit of a coin toss. I can't tell you for sure that the market's going to go A to B or B to C. I can put myself in a position where there's a high probability for this market to break down. That's cool. Okay, I'm in a trade. And if it wants to go, great. I can do a whole bunch of things as the market starts to go. I can do a whole bunch of different things to make a lot of money. One of those would be adding, especially on these breakdown trades. I like to add. But we're still letting it cook. Still letting it cook. That's a good quote. Big trades give the thrills. Base hits pay the bills. I think I would have liked to get a better entry on this trade, though. That's the one thing I will say as looking for these breakdown trades. Every other setup, every other system that I trade, I really take a lot of pride in finding really good trade entries, like very, very good sniperish trade entries. When it comes to these breakout trades, I needed to start working on doing better positioning myself. So most of the time I just get in at the breakout level, and then because I'm so excited to get into what could be a breakout, because not saying the entry is not important, it's very important. I need to work on it. But the real money is made as price is breaking out, being able to like scale into trades like that. But I do need to work on generally getting better entries and better fills. Like I want to be getting in on these pivots that we're seeing. I want to be getting in and building my position there, not here. So that's the one thing it comes to when it comes to breakdown trades. I need to work on better entries. Yeah, I don't use order flow. I don't use order flow. Nope, I don't use it. Don't use it. Not that I don't think it's effective. I just don't need it. I think once again, all strategies work. I personally, just to answer the question, do not use order flow. Hey, if y'all are just joining in the stream, make sure you hit the like button. We're doing an account giveaway at 300 likes. You've got to hit the subscribe button. You got to hit the like button to be eligible for the account giveaway. Man, these markets are a little bit slow right now. I'm not going to lie. How do you feel about averaging up on your short? I wouldn't do it. I would want to see a break. I would want to see confirmation that we can pull back into the 101 150s, and then once it starts to look inevitable for a breakdown, then I would start adding. I wouldn't add just now. I don't even know for sure if we want to get back into these lows yet. Seems like it wants to, but I wouldn't add yet. I would want to see a little bit. And I don't love to wait for confirmation a ton, but I would want to see. Really, the point for these breakdown trades or breakout trades is I'm trying to add at the moment before it decides to actually go. So it's a timing thing. I wouldn't just do it here because the breakout doesn't look inevitable at the moment. I wouldn't do it here. But if we have an opportunity, I'll let you know. We'll walk through how I would do it. But there's obviously no guarantee we even break down on crude. We could just hold this level. New York session cooks you. Yeah, New York session can be tricky. It can be more manipulated. A little bit more head fakes. Hey, Kakashi with the follow on YouTube. Appreciate that. The hourly chart for a breakdown just beneath these lows looks great. It looks great because New York session tried to have this break of structure move to the upside. That completely got faded, and then we saw a nice strong bearish close right at these lows. But crude can do whatever it wants. It can be weird. But I like the opportunity just for the break of 101.50s here. Very small move. If we can do that, maybe we can get not 101.50s, 150s. And NQ is just kind of holding around the highs. Nothing too crazy at the moment. Okay, let's see. Let's pull up the 5 minutes. All right, so main level we're looking for the break is 155. The most recent lows to the left are 175. We're trading 190, so we need 15 more points of downside. We need to start working through these 80s, 70s, and then maybe potentially if we start pushing below 80s, 70s, we can start trying to look for scaling opportunities. And I would like, I'm still with the entries, I would like to be in, higher. The higher I'm in on this trade, the more comfortable I feel adding into it. Because I'm going to be averaging down, right? If that's the plan. So starting at a higher price point and averaging down is better than starting at a lower price point and averaging down. Duh. So we'll see what happens. All right, traders. How many likes do we have on the stream? Once we get to 300 likes, we're doing an account giveaway. Got a great opportunity to win an account tonight. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. This is the only two things you got to do to potentially win this account. It's nice to see some green on the trade. Hopefully it's not short-lived. Little wick there, 84. Why do I feel like we just waited 30 minutes for a new low just for it to bounce back up? I'm going to lose my mind. We waited 30 minutes for it to come down, take the low out by 2 ticks, and that's like the new low. Could you imagine? That's the tilt-inducing type of stuff right there for sure. That kind of stuff. When you wait forever for a trade, comes down, like 30 minutes you wait, comes down, puts in a low of 2 ticks, and then comes back up. Oh, buddy. I think I would lose it. All right, we're working through these 70s now. Trying to. Also, these are being copy traded on several prop firm accounts. Several. Why do I feel like this is going to be another 30 minutes of sideways? Let's get these 80s cooking. Let's go. Let's get under these 80s. All right, our breakout point's at 155. This is where I start to think about adding. But I'd almost want to see a little bit of volume first, because if we really wanted to, we could hold and just bounce again. And then I would be in even heavier with no true confirmation. It's not so much that I'm looking for confirmation. I just want to see some signs in the price action that it does look like it wants to break down. Whether that means that we start moving around quicker, we start kind of pushing into that low more aggressively, whatever it is. But as long as we're just kind of sitting around these lows, it feels a little early to try to add. Now, in hindsight, if I do add, I'm going to get a better entry on it. Then we go, which is cool, but it's not so much that I want confirmation. I just want to see some type of early sign or indication that we may be potentially about to break down. So maybe we break down. Sorry, but I would start peeling some off. Really? Okay. Of course, there's no guarantee that we do break the downside right here, but I like our market structure set up on the hourly. I like the market structure set up on the hourly. I like this hourly candle. If we could slip 10, 20 points right here, I think there's good potential for that to happen. It's no guarantee that it will, but I like the potential for it to happen. Question is, do I go break even? If we just... I'm going to go ahead and go break even. We'll see if this retracement holds off the 90s. So it's a tight stop, but if we're going to break down, we need to break down. I always say that with these breakout trades. If we're going to go, we need to go, damn it. There's no reason for you to come back to my entry and say what's up to me. Sucker. All right. Lows are at 73. If we see 73 on the orders again, I might try to preempt a potential add, which would have me averaging into probably the high of the wick. Then I would need a break. NQ's flying down, is it really? Ah, through the VWAP like butter. Yeah, this wasn't the strongest sessions trend so far because we had tested this level a couple times. Like VWAP was looking a little bit. What's the word I'm looking for? Like whenever we have to continue, like dependent. It's kind of dependent on the VWAP right here. We just can't really push away and hold without coming back into it. There's a little bit more weakness today. It is an uptrend, but there's a little bit more weakness in the air, and Crude's on some bullshit. I'm gonna get stopped out on this Crude trade. Might have to do with NQ being annoying. Might have to do with NQ being annoying. Just seriously, really? Actually, maybe we're okay, but that's kind of annoying. I think that had a lot of potential. Maybe NQ ruined that for me. I blame NQ. I blame NQ for that. Yeah, we're gonna get stopped on this. I gotta blame NQ on that one. Gotta blame NQ. All right, that was uneventful. I think that's so much potential, man. Correlation between NQ and Crude is not effective. I think right there's a little bit of correlation. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think right there's a little bit of correlation. Just a little bit, just enough to throw shit out of whack. I think so. Trying to short it after you've already seen weakness is a scary one. What's the move? That was such a beautiful 5-minute close, man. That looked so ready to go. I tell you what. Unbelievable. Super annoying. That's Crude for you, though. On this retracement, if you try to get short looking for a break back under the VWAP, maybe potentially push into this structure here at 590s. Could see that trade potentially playing out, but so difficult to short the all-time highs. My fund of futures just transitioned me to live. Anyone know if there's still a profit split? Yeah, man, there's always going to be a profit split no matter what, even in a live account. Yo, what's good, Mike? Welcome in. $90.10. I think live accounts are probably $90.10. Yeah, you're going to get the best ratio for sure. So that's probably $90.10. And live account, yeah, I've never seen a prop not do $90.10 on a live account. It's an Apex not profit split. I think every prop firm has a profit split, man, to be honest. Wow. 639 just sent this thing to the gulag. Gold rejecting too here. Look at this 5-minute on gold. This market is kind of wonky tonight, I'm not going to lie. This market's a little... This feels like a tricky market right now. This feels like a tricky market. Trying to get short after the sell-off in NQ is the scariest thing ever. Just with the understanding that all these dips usually just get ripped. Yeah, this is a choppy night. This is a choppy night. And NQ's moving higher, but it's very VWAP dependent right now to support this move. It's needing to test VWAP often and frequent, which kind of shows a little bit of weakness. A true stronger trend would kind of pop above VWAP and hold really well. This market is not really doing that. You see that? It needs VWAP to support this move. So sellers are active here. Sellers are more active here than they would be in a really dominant trend where you just see price move up and just hold and keep, right? Like VWAP kind of moving like this. Nah, this market right now is moving like this. It needs VWAP. So that kind of looks a little bit weak. Now, don't get me wrong. It can still be a strong, healthy trend with multiple VWAP tests, but it's just not able to really sustain these break of structure moves. Like we break here and it's not really able to sustain much of it. It gives a lot of it back. You know? I don't really want to trade my funded accounts on this shit though, to be honest. You know what I mean? I don't really want to trade my funded accounts on this shit. But I think we could see more downside. But I wouldn't be willing to risk my funded accounts trying to short NQ at a not the most optimal price level, right? Trying to short all-time highs, you know, under the all-time highs is a scary, scary thing to do. So I don't know if I'd love to do that. Having said that, maybe I would try to trade it on an eval that's like almost past. Yeah, run them likes up. Let me log into different accounts. It's not that I'm nervous to trade it. It's just I'm not going to short NQ under the all-time highs at a not the most optimal price. Like I'm not going to short. Not that it's a bad trade. It's just I can't afford the probability of that it going into my drawdown and me taking a loss is just it's too much. It's too much, man. All right, let's see. See if we can catch something here. I'm going to move the camera and the graphics out of the way in case I catch a good trade here. Then I can use it for kind of like a trade review or something in a YouTube video to kind of go over exactly what I was looking at. It's so low, man. So low. This recent structure here makes sense to short into. All right, I'm trying to place some momentum in there. I have 15 micros. I'm going to stop it. I'm kind of looking for this candle to give us some momentum. And so this would be our momentum candle. So I'll stop it above that momentum candle. I'm going to target this recent structure here. Let's get a nice move under 600s. Give us a nice, strong move under 600s. It's a sketchy short, though. It's a sketchy short. Not advisable, dude. Not advisable. Not advisable, dude. Not advisable, dude. Hey, y'all, hit the like button. Let's get to 300 likes and we're going to do this account giveaway. Is this 5-minute candle going to flip on me right now? Are we doing that? Only traded on an eval, dude. Understanding, what's a great setup and what's, a subpar setup. And, don't trade subpar setups on funded accounts. Just don't. Bow down, bow down, bow down. I like how we just kind of stalled out on the break of 610. It's cool. I'm scared now. Don't be scared. I like your trade better than my trade. Hey, appreciate that, T4. How's it going? Down. Dump it. Damp it. Damp it. We're just hesitating so much to break lower. What a junker. What a junker. What a piece of junk. No, Mike, you got the way I'm interpreting this, and it's a scary short. Shorting on a sell-off off of the all-time highs, looking for lower after we've already sold off is scary. And I'm not trading this on funded accounts because I don't feel that confident in it. Do I think we can make this move into the 590s, 580s? Yes. Do I feel confident in it? Not totally. So don't worry about that. You're playing the trend, and that's that's what it's about. Having said that, I'm liking how we're under the VWAP at this point, and I'm kind of looking for at least a retest of this structure. But this market's kind of stalling, man. This junker's stalling. It's a scary short. Shorting the all-time highs after we've already pulled off of the all-time highs, like essentially you're looking for a second leg down, is fucking not great. It's not great. It's a scary one. So I'm only on an eval with this. Yeah, see, it's not even working. Just buy. You just gotta buy it. You just got to buy it, buy it. You got to buy it, buy it. You promised you would not short it when it's already down like that. I did say that night, but I did say that, and I am breaking that rule. But I did make the conscious decision to not trade it on funded accounts. So that deserves applause. Who did I think I was shorting this shit? Not a chance, motherfucker. Not a chance. Oh, buddy. Oh, shit. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. He said, who the hell do you think you are shorting me? Paper cut, paper cut, paper cut. It's okay. Wait. Don't stop me out. Don't stop me out. Don't stop me out. Don't stop me out. You're killing me. The fact that this could still be okay is kind of wild. Let this get back under 620 and then talk to me. Losing $450 on a 150k eval is not too bad. Hey traders, make sure y'all hit that like button. Probably after this trade or another trade, we're gonna do this giveaway. It's a Lucid 50k Flex account giveaway. We're gonna rock this giveaway, man. We got to get 300 likes though. This market said, who do you think you are, buddy, shorting this shit? Not a chance. There's not a chance on God's green earth NQ's gonna let you short this. It's like, are you kidding? Do you live under a rock, pal? Have you not seen what I've been doing the past 4 weeks? Are you silly? That's what it's saying. It's like, buddy, were you born yesterday? NQ's like, were you born yesterday, buddy? Don't you know that when I go down, you just buy? Hi. Bring me to my misery. Just bring me to my misery, dude. Who did I think I was shorting this? Somebody should have told me. Chat, y'all are supposed to hold me accountable when I do this. The chat, honestly, whenever I say out loud that I'm thinking about shorting this, the chat should be blowing up. Like, no. Idiot. And I didn't see one person try to steer me in the right direction, man. Y'all were all saying, yeah, short it. I didn't see not one person try to tell me not to do it. Little did you know, It is just a slight retracement. Nah, if I had to flip a coin, here's the most likely scenario, and I'm being honest about this. We probably hold a tight range, go sideways for a little while, and then just kind of curl off of this bottom. That's my guesstimate here. Not getting stopped out right here is it's something, I'll tell you that much. How did we not get stopped out right there, man? I feel like we just got. I feel like my entry is just gonna get touched, and then that'll be like, sometimes when you're in a trade and it's like in drawdown, and then you don't, you know what I mean? It finally comes back after like looking pretty shitty, and then it comes back, and then it just touches your entry, and then it bounces right off of it. It's like, okay, you had a chance to just get out of it at break even, at a scratch, and you didn't, and so now I'm gone. That's what I feel like is about to happen. The force is with y'all. Da force. Chat, we are almost at 300 likes. If we can get to 300 likes, we're doing an account giveaway. It's not a question. Somebody in the chat at random, a random trader in the chat. All you have to do is hit like, hit subscribe, is going to win a Lucid 50K Flex account. I think the max payout on those accounts are what, like $3,000, chat? I'm literally giving you an opportunity. If you manage your risk, don't blow up the account, follow the trading rules, to trade well and take a $3,000 payout from a free account. All right. This thing's just, like I said, we're going to go sideways and then slowly curl up. How else could it go? Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. I like how we came and touched my entry just for a second to like, for good measure. Like, hey, man, told you. You had a chance to get out and you didn't. Oh, is it 2K? That's still pretty damn good, though. We got to get under 600s, man, to really start kind of looking good, to be honest. I don't know how else to say it. If we can't get under 600s, this looks like, you know what I mean? This just isn't it? I like the trade idea as far as the direction. I don't like the entry, I think, is what I don't like. I don't love the entry. And I don't like the price action around my entry. I feel like we're just about to hold this 600 level. It's kind of frustrating. Flush this mug. Come on, bro. Flush it. TPT is 50% off for, I think, a couple more days. Half off. No activation fees. Good God. It's nothing better than just going sideways on your entry. Take the break even, he says. I don't know, man. This might be a blessing because We didn't take my stop, and I was very close to getting stopped, and it didn't take it. This might be a blessing in disguise. He said, "Jeez, bro, jeez." This is a sweaty trade right here. This is a sweat. A straight up sweat. We're 50 likes away from a Lucid account giveaway, chat. 50 likes away. Taking my time. Flush this sucker. We're just going sideways. We're going sideways. We can't get under these 600s yet. You got to get under those 600s, NQ. You got to get under those 600s or you're useless to us. You're useless to us. Come on, man. Come on. There's 610. The low here is 600 flat. All right. We need to get 10 points of downside now. This kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Don't love that close on the 5 minute, to be honest. Bro, just go in the intended direction. Oh my god, this market, man. God forbid this market ever comes to a crawl that you know damn well it's gonna bounce. Like without fail, you know it's gonna bounce. Good golly, man. Got no other choice but to just bounce. Here we go, we're cooked. Damn it. Oh, you're the worst. You're the worst. You're the worst. All right, chat. Oh, all right, chat. Let's just do let's do this giveaway, bro. Let's go. Let's get 50 likes. That shit's annoying. You can't. I mean, it's unshortable. With how strong the market is, shorting it after it's already had a sell-off it's unbelievable. It's impossible to do. Oh, here we go. Now we go lower. Good thing it was just an eval. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the stop out. Just a flush. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. I was thinking we'd get into the 590s. don't know. I immediately want to get back in, but I know that's not the right thing to do. That's crazy though, huh? Ah, all right. We'll just wait. We'll wait hours and hours for a new setup. Not totally surprised to see that get stopped out. We were playing it pretty tight. And it's just so hard to try to join the selling. It's just so hard to try to join the selling after it's already happened in this market because it just slows way down and then it pumps. Kind of sucks. Kind of feels bad. It might pump. Dude, it's probably gonna pump. I'm not gonna lie. If you had to bet, like, yeah, it always pumps. We'll probably pump. Like I said, that was a low probability. I just traded on 3 of like the multiple accounts that I have. I wasn't gonna take that on a funded account. It wasn't high probability enough. But I thought for the stream, it had potential. Not the best setup ever. I guess there's no duck race. What are you talking about? We're about to do a duck race once we get a couple more likes in here. 300 likes, and we're going to do this giveaway. Isn't that funny how I just get stopped out by a tick and then we go? It's hilarious. Is this your dip buy? Is this your dip buy? Or do we get under 590s right here? I'm gonna take a quick short. If we don't start to get some follow through quickly here, I'm just gonna pop out of it. I'm looking to see if we can trade this through 600s with some momentum. Looking for this break of structure through 600s. If we don't start getting it, I'm just gonna bail quickly and keep the losses small on the account here. I would look to trade it into this 590 level, possibly under. Then after this trade, we'll do the giveaway. After this trade, we'll do the giveaway. Immediately don't even love what I'm seeing coming off 610 like that. Immediately hate what I'm seeing coming off a 610 like this, man. We might just start holding this range. I just thought we could get into these 590s. Shit, it's only like 10, 15 points. All right, man. I'm done trading for the night. This shit's too tricky. This shit is too tricky. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Everything's too tricky for me right now. I can't read anything. All right, let's do this giveaway, chat. That's okay. I'll take the L. Down like 600, 700. Recoverable. I'm up very much on these accounts, so it's fine. Yeah, I can't read shit right now. I'm not gonna act like I can. Market has no clear direction. There's no downside follow through. You just broke under the VWAP. We're setting this range. When things go flat like this, we're likely just going to pump. But given we just broke into the VWAP for the first time in the session, I don't love just trying to get long. So, I don't know. I can't read it either way. So, I'm going to stop trading it. Make the wise decision. All right, I'm going to set up this giveaway, chat. Yeah, there you go. Here's your pump right there. Let me set it up. Yeah, I can't read that, man. I'm just getting killed. Getting killed. Ah, they're just not good setups, that's all. Only down a little bit, though. It's okay. Glad I didn't take them on the funded accounts, that's for sure. All right, let me set this giveaway up. We're not even at 300 likes, which is crazy. Okay, hold on. Before we do this, I always forget to make this adjustment. All right. Sub-only mode on. Sub-only mode. And I'm going to get the giveaway started. Wow. Not the way that the chat came to a freeze. Did you see that, guys? I put on sub-only mode and the chat came to an absolute freeze. That's insane. That's insane. That's actually insane. Oh, God. Y'all are horrible. All right. 50K Lucid Flex account. All right, run the entries, man. Run the entries. Like and subscribe. Got to be liked and you got to subscribe. Exclamation mark BPC to enter the giveaway. And let's try to hit that 300 mark before we do this giveaway. God, what a horrible price action this session. I'm not gonna lie. You had one nice sell-off. I think looking for more than that maybe is a little bit stupid, to be honest. Like, what are we doing looking for more than that? That's plenty. In a market this strong, that's plenty. That's all you're getting, buckaroo. You'll get a little pullback if you're lucky, sucker. Looking for continuation under the VWAP there is probably not the smartest thing, just given how strong the market is. But yeah, pretty stupid. Trying to follow what you think is direction tonight is kicking my butt. Rather take the paper cuts on an eval though. It's so tempting to try to position yourself around this level for a possible break. Like if we do break, you'd want to be in a position with the potential to add into it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to enter the giveaway. Exclamation mark BPC. It's a Lucid 50K Flex account. And we got the like goal. Appreciate that, everybody. Appreciate that. Womp, womp, womp. Womp, womp, womp. Piece of junk. Think gold can get above VWAP right here? We've tested it a couple times. I'm going to try to take, let me see. I'm going to try to take, hold on. I'm going to see if I can take this gold breakout trade. We keep coming up and testing the high. Let's see if we can try to take this gold breakout trade. If we rotate all the way back to the low of this range, I'm just getting Hulk slammed tonight. It's time to wrap it up. I'm going to try to position myself for a break of these 701s. Look for a move into that recent structure here, like 705. But we need to hold the upper end of this range and make a move. Let's see if we can try to get into something like this. And we're literally rotating all the way back down. That's horrible. Is it just one of them nights, dude, where everything's a fake out? Everything is a fucking fake out. Look at this 5 minutes. You're killing me here, man. Midpoint of the range. Desperately need to hold this level. Good God. Nice pop back into the 98s. Is that our final retracement before we break out? I'd love to see 99 here again. All right, I added another one. We need to try to hold these high 90s. Otherwise, we're just losing the momentum. Everything is so head fakey, man. So head fakey. Gotta hold the midpoint here. There's no other way to put it. This is the most abysmal range of all time. There's 99 getting tested again. How many times we can test the upper end of this before breaking out? Let's get above 700. I think we might fail again here. 99, 99. $700, $700, $700. I would typically try to add here again, but this is so head fakey that I feel like it's not a good idea. We'll see if we can get some air above 701, get above this VWAP a little bit. Probably look to get out. We have some more level here at like 705. Just a little break of VWAP. Look kind of on the first sign of momentum to the upside. Just kind of sell into that strength. Just kind of get out. Sell into that strength on the VWAP break. Can we please, Lord, one time get through 701? And what the fuck? We are on some shit right now, dude. I'm sorry to say it. We are on some shit. Keep the funded accounts on lockout, bro. Jesus. Keep the funded accounts on lockout right now. This is not a good environment for them. Good Lord. Oh my God. Like, come on, bro. Actually, what the fuck? Break these damn 700s right quick. You're joking. You're on some shit, my man. One time for the one time, go through 700s, please and thank you. Just for a moment. Just for a moment. Do your liquidity sweep failed breakout shenanigans. I don't care. Just go above 700 for a moment. This is so weak, man. I don't have any faith in this anymore. I'm trying to give it a chance, man, but it's like, come on. At some point. $700 again. All right, I added again. Let's go VWAP break. Let's get 702, 703s. I'm watching it. This is still the top of the range. Like, we could still reject here. We're at the top of the range. 701, no follow through. God, this is cringy. This is a cringy one, man. I'm not gonna lie. Let me put some orders in just in case we like wick and then just dump. Let's go. Let's go. Push that 7015 out of the way. Push 7015 out of the way. Let's get above 701 so I can manage this risk a little bit. Oh man, this is depressing trying to catch this move. 701.03, 701.3 is the high. Yikes. It has so much potential, but it just won't go. As soon as I close it, we'll go. There we fucking go. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. Fucking, why are we partial filling a fucking eval account? Why are we doing partial fills on an eval account? It's not real. I guess it's simulating what's real, right? Whatever, man. That's all I was looking for. I got out of most of it. What a fucking trade. Good lord. We don't want to add, do we? All right, let's check in on this giveaway, man. All right, let's get more entries, man. Like, subscribe, exclamation mark BPC. That's all you gotta do. I'm back to like break even. God, this is a nail biter. I don't know. Just get me out of this thing. Back to break even, I guess. I don't know. That was a weird one. Hopefully it can go now a little bit. Can we go to like 710? That'd be awesome. I got out of most of it because like the momentum's not as consistent as I would like it to be. Like we popped here, but it's even beforehand it was just really like it's just very indecisive price action. So although we did pop above the VWAP, I'm not sure we get a ton of follow through. So I just wanted to lock in what I could. I do hope we keep going, obviously. I just don't even know. I'm just going to get out. I'm just going to clear the entire thing. I got out of everything. What if we just squeeze to like 710 now that I got out? It's about how it usually goes. Oh, buddy. What I will say about gold, I will give gold... Wow, there you go, of course. That's wonderful. The timing is just... I swear, if every trading decision I ever made, I either delayed by like 30 seconds or acted 30 seconds quicker, like if I could just sync that up... If every decision I ever made, I had like was just delayed by 30 seconds. I think more or less if I just delayed every decision by 30 seconds, I think I would make double the amount of money. Anyways, there's like an extra 2 points. It's nothing to write home about, but it is something. I think gold just gave the best opportunity within the hour though. With that, even that move was pretty small, but it's better than what Crude offers. It's better than what NQ offers. So we'll just be a break-even trader tonight and call it a good night. Let's do this giveaway, chat. This can't be all the entries, right? Y'all know that there's a free account up for grabs. Somebody's gonna win it. Hit the like button, subscribe, and exclamation mark BPC. Are y'all ready? Getting ready to end the stream, so we're going to go ahead and run this giveaway, guys. Are you ready? One in the chat if you're ready for this giveaway. Where can I enter? Julio, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and then type in exclamation mark BPC. That's all you got to do. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? I appreciate y'all for tuning in every single night. Y'all are in the right place, man. Y'all are in the right place. Alrighty, guys. Let's go ahead and close the entries off. Wow. Let's get to 200 really quick. At 200, we'll close them. 5 more entries. Get them in. Also, if y'all have not, you have to hit the like button in order to be selected for this account. So you got to hit the like button. All right, guys, let's go. Did we make the right decision getting out of the gold trade? I think so. There's not a lot of clear momentum and follow through here, but we did get a 5-point pop, so I just wish that was a cleaner trade. All right, we're gonna pick 10 winners. Let's go. Elevated. Elevated. I'll have you know, just won an account the other day. Andre Boz. Y'all are gonna be heated if Elevated wins again, huh? Can you imagine? SNK Buns. I feel like I recognize that name. I like when we pick the Scalping Queen. I recognize. I like whenever I do these giveaways and I recognize a lot of the same names, man. Because if anybody's gonna win it, I'd prefer it to be. Not that I don't think a new viewer doesn't deserve it, but I you know, we love the OGs and I appreciate the people who've been supporting me for a while, man. All right, let's go. Shit, if you ask me, I wish everybody could win, man. I feel bad when not everybody can win. All right. All right, we got this. We got the 10 entries, and I'm gonna start with the duck race, man. Give me a moment. And I do apologize if y'all don't get selected. Once again, we do these giveaways every single night. I've got a giveaway tomorrow night, so make sure you're here. You may win, hopefully. The more you show up, the higher the probability. Just like in trading, right? Oh, shit. Just like in trading, the more you show up, the higher the probability is you'll find a good trade. And same thing with these entries to win these prop firm accounts. All right, man. All right. If y'all are ready, then let's do the damn thing, man. Let's go. I've got all 10 of the ducks in here. We'll do a minute race. And let's ride. How's the race work? It's a random generator. Whatever duck wins. It's like a horse race or something. Good luck, ducks. Appreciate y'all, man. Man, it would make my night if we get to 500 likes. We're like 15 away. That would be awesome. We didn't really make any money today, but that's okay. It was a tricky night. A lot of fake outs, a lot of ranges. There was only 1 or 2 good moves tonight, I would say. And if you weren't in it beforehand, I feel like it's hard to play the reaction of those moves because we either got quick moves or just range. It was a tricky night, but it was a tricky night. Who's going to take it, bro? Oh, my God. Look at this guy. Top right. Top of the screen. God. Oh, my gosh. Brian Childress. GG's Brian Childress. Let me make sure you're in. Let's go. They talked it into existence, man. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Brian, GG's, man. Everybody, you know, GG's. Be good sportsmen and good sportsmanship in the chat. We appreciate y'all. GG's Brian. Let's go, man. All right. Always remember, got to do this. If you're not in the Discord, let's get you set up in the Discord. And just send me a screenshot of your YouTube username. That's all you got to do, and I'm going to give you the account. As far as the Discord goes, give me a second. And I will send it in the chat. Let me do that. I think we're going to start moving to where like you have to be in the Discord to start winning these giveaways. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to figure out how to do that. All right, Brian. So go ahead and join that Discord, man. And join that Discord and send me a screenshot of your YouTube username. And we'll set you up. GG's, bro. All right. That was a good, I mean, even the gold trade, like you're looking for a VWAP breakout, the delivery, the price action, I hate to complain, but it's not good. It's not good. The moves don't have any follow through. There's a lot of fake outs. It's rangy. There's no direction. Not to sound like a drama queen, but it really is not good price action. And so it's hard to make money here. So I'm just glad that we kind of survived, to be honest. Everything's really rangy. I wouldn't trade this, guys. I would wait till tomorrow, wait for better setups. If y'all want to trade alongside me tomorrow morning, get a free 7-day trial to the mentorship program. Check out the link in the description and get that 7-day free trial. I'll be live tomorrow in New York session, market open around 9:30. And I'll be trading there. Then I'll be back tomorrow night. All right, so Brian, I'll hook you up with that account, man. I appreciate y'all for showing up every night and hanging out with me. Hopefully learning some stuff and just hanging out, man. Okay, guys, God bless. I will see y'all tomorrow. Take it easy.